I do not think anyone in Nigeria needs persuading of the need for urgent action on the environment. Desertification in the north, floods in the center, pollution and erosion on the coast are enough evidence. Nigeria is committed to net zero by 2060. Nigeria is not looking to make the same mistakes that have been repeated for decades by others. Nigeria has an approved National Action Plan on Gender and Climate Change. This document incorporates priority areas of our economic recovery and growth plan and nationally determined contributions.
Our organization is a frontline advocate of women by women for habitable and healthy environment.
We realize that all about climate change is a battle to save our earth, and we see the women as pivotal in that battle. And that's why we decided to give back to the society through putting up an NGO that will actually get the women informed, first of all, awakened and involved, so that it can actually help them to empower themselves and to become included in the entire development chain or development cycle of the country.
As you all know, that the earth is going through a lot because of the wrong means of man. The climate is changing to our own disadvantage. So Nigerian Women for Gas now decided to say, how will that woman outside there, the rural women, get to know what climate change is all about? How would they contribute their own quota to mitigating the effect of climate change? We now want them to know the disadvantages and the health hazard of using firewood. We now want them to know the advantages of using gas and planting trees. The Nigerian Women for Gas now want them to know the disadvantages of cutting trees outside there.
They have a mandate, and that their mandate is that they will commit their patronage with their ingenuity, everything that they have competence to at least realizing 30% of the federal government's plan for carbon reduction emission. They want to contribute that between now and 2030. That's their mandate. If you plant 100 trees, you can sequester about 1,480 pounds of carbon. That means you can actually absorb, those trees can absorb about 1,480 pounds of carbon. Now, Nigerian women are saying that they want to help themselves and help the government to ensure that their children and themselves live in a green environment. But following the government policies and programs, a situation where they know that when 250 trees are planted, about 200 trees are planted, there are about 250 or 500 human beings around where they plant that tree can actually breathe clean air.
Our Clean and Green Nigerian campaign project is to mobilize Nigerian women and children to come out en masse and plant these trees, whereby it will be one woman, one tree, one child, one tree.
They have to start with those two key projects. They expect that between now and 2030, at least each woman that is in Nigeria will have planted one tree. And imagine where you have close to 90 million women, if not more than 90 million women in Nigeria. Out of the 200 million population, that's about half of the population, planting 1 tree in any location in Nigeria. You can imagine how many pounds of carbon will be sequestered between now and 2030. That means actually they will have exceeded the federal government's plan for 40% by the year 2030. Women alone. You can imagine their immense value in the entire development circle in Nigeria, that they have now decided to actually give of themselves in the development of the country. All they need actually is support, commitment, and sponsorship.